Hello, what's up? So, I'm just like tired of typing, so I'm just gonna make videos for tonight. I'm just in my room. I was like lying down and just like thinking, like half asleep, which I consider as a nap. But before I didn't, like, I would have to like literally like do that thing where you fall asleep, but like just lying down and closing my eyes and just like drifting off is like enough for me now, which is like cool. I can get away with a lot more now. So I'm just gonna try to like talk like myself instead of like trying to like speak in like Americanized like English, just like that thing we do. So I'm just gonna talk like myself and just like make mistakes. Um, So, I guess like confessional. I don't know. I got a nice like delivery today of like video game stuff, and it felt good to get like Japanese RPGs and stuff finally. Like in the US, I never bought like a Japanese RPG game like from Japan, like Japanese version. I just never bought one. And I don't think I ever had one in my collection until I got here in San Marcelino, and I went to the Palenque, or like the market, and it was like market day, so there were a lot of vendors. And then this one guy had like Grandia Japanese, and then I was like, oh my god! And I paid like 100 pesos for it, which is like $4. And then I was like, oh cool. And then my Sega Saturn read it. I was like, cool. And then I bought like Xenogears and like Tales of Destiny 2 Eternia. And I was like, ooh, cool. It just like felt nice to have it. Even though like, because I used to think like, why bother? Because like I would never be able to read or enjoy the game because it's in Japanese. And then I was just like being friendly and just being like, oh, if I know the American version by heart, I can get away with playing the Japanese version, just knowing all the decisions you have to make and like knowing the menu or whatever. And then, but just whatever, just owning like a Japanese RPG case, whatever, like felt really nice. So yeah, and then I got a PS3 controller, and then some other piece of shit thing, and then yeah, I do like this love equals hate thing where like I love something so much I just like make fun of it so badly and just like crack mean jokes about my own love for my own hobby. I don't know why I do it. Actually, I know why. It's because I used to go on Survivor Sucks, the message board, and I used to wonder, like, why are Americans so mean about the show online? And it was only that one Pacific board that was just like mean and like spiteful and like evil and pseudo creepy. But like as time went on and like the internet grew, I've come to learn like everybody is like that. They have this like creepy humor online, which is like evil and weird. So like I don't go that far, but I crack mean jokes sometimes about my own love interests, hobbies, and everyone does that. I noticed. um, Yeah, so I'm in here with my dogs. I'm like semi annoyed because Carla is like pregnant and like she kind of like pees a little bit like when she's sleeping. So I get annoyed and then like I get the mop and I just like wipe it. Um, but yeah, whatever. It's like living with pets. You just deal with it. And she's like preggers. Um, yeah, so I don't have any like um, contrived humor content type of thing that everyone enjoys, like like mashing your head into the toilet bowl and it cracks open or like whatever, like I just and I can't do like weird faces or anything, and like I can't talk weird, so I don't know. I guess I'm just like super serious today. And then I was deciding whether or not I wanted to go to sleep at 4. And I'm still awake. So I don't know. Just thinking about breakfast like makes me want to stay up. And then like I'm probably gonna play games in the morning a little bit. And then just like hang out, I guess. Cause like I noticed like sort of like 1 to like 5 in the morning is like a dead time, and I'm just like I don't really want to watch or play. I just kind of just want to like rest like in bed and just like go on YouTube or something. So yeah. Um okay, I'll try to be more like serious. I guess yeah, that's just it with my life. Like I guess people wonder how people are and stuff, but I'm just a regular person here, and like I don't know. I guess I'm like always kind of like playing with my thoughts. Here, I'll rewind a little bit. So I try not to like, I don't really try anymore, but like, just cause like I don't really listen to music, I don't really watch TV, I don't really go on the internet with like a computer. Um, and I think it's mostly because I'm paranoid and like creeped out by like the ISP and like the internet service provider totally knows what you look at and like what you search for and stuff. And so I don't really like that. I just don't listen to music because I don't want to play it out loud and I don't want to wear headphones. I think that's self explanatory. And I just don't watch TV here because I don't really understand the TV here because obviously it's different. And uh, I only really watch Survivor, which I'm fine with. It's like my only love dash hobby. I like to analyze it and stuff like an amateur. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just enjoying the company of my dogs. They're really relaxing, like just to be around. And then like not having all those other distractions like really helps me think about my life and like what I want to do with it and stuff. And just helps me think about Survivor analysis more and like JRPG analysis more. And it helps me just with that. Um, oh yeah, so like playing around with my thoughts, like I don't know, I still think about like telecommunication just because I think it's funny. I don't know, I don't really believe it. I don't really not believe it, but like to be honest, sometimes like I don't know, like I feel like people are talking to me in my own head, but I know it's just me. But like I don't know. I just think like I repeat past conversations or something with people I had, and it's just like their voice in my head or something. I have no idea. Um and then I don't know, I'm just on YouTube, and then a lot of the stuff it feeds me is like really boring. Like I don't go on TikTok, and on YouTube like I would rather just like talk to myself and like upload a video dump just cuz like I don't know. I don't really like other people's content. Like it's not really what I'm looking for. And like I don't know, sometimes even I have a problem with like TV episodes cuz it's like 42 minutes each episode, and I'm just sitting there. There have been times where I've like not did anything for like weeks and months, but just like sort of like healing my brain sort of thing deal. And to be honest, it kind of really helps, you know, like I don't know about dopamine and anything like that, but I have no idea about anything like that, but like I used to feel before like um just thinking about everything all at once, like everything going on in my life. And it was really like overwhelming just thinking about everything all at once. And you're not like lying down, you're like standing up, like walking to somewhere, you know. And I guess my lifestyle is different just because like I don't really want to explain it, but yeah. But to be honest, like it's not anyone's business, like what people do, you know, I guess. I don't know, like that whole influencer sort of like young entrepreneurship kind of thing. Like, I don't really buy it, and like, why don't you just make videos for fun or just like, I don't know, just like video dump? Like, you know, aren't you like a normal person? You know, like, don't you just have like stuff you want to like say? I don't know. Like it's sometimes people's voice like doesn't really grab my attention, or like sometimes even a short, like if it doesn't make me feel like good within like the first couple seconds, like I just don't watch it, you know. Like I guess like every little thing matters, you know, for experts, you know, but like I think I'm pretty normal, and like I don't really think about awkward stuff, you know, like entering a room or like starting a video, you know. I don't really think about it, and then I just like do it. And if I make a mistake, I just like, keep going. Yeah, I've never really had a problem with like social anxiety, but I will say, yeah, I did a little bit. Like when I was in high school, I would sometimes go to the mall like on the weekend and I would like take the bus, and I was really nervous actually, like going to GameStop and like getting a video game. I have no idea why. Oh, I know. It's just because like I was still in like that social bubble phase. Like, as a kid, you're like, oh, I have my own space. Please don't like touch me, you know. And then like you don't touch other people like on the bus. Like, oh my God, our knees touched, you know, when we're like sitting. So I was like still kind of like that. But then you like grow up and then it just kind of dissipates, you know. So I really like now as an adult functioning like right now, like no, I don't have a problem with that. Um, I'm not really an anxious person. Like, sure, I'll get nervous sometimes, like, but it's like exciting. It's like an excited nervousness. And then like my life's going so good. Like I just am happy all the time. And I'm just happy to be out of America. Like I just kind of felt like just leaving the country and just like, yeah, and just like coming home here and just like starting life here, you know. That fixed a lot of stuff for me personally. Just being out of that location. Like, I know this sounds so small and like petty, and like just like, oh, I have a problem in the US. I'm just gonna leave the country and like go somewhere else. But it worked, so I'm happy. I don't have to deal with like stuff on the news and stuff. Um, Never did before anyway. Um, but I feel like it doesn't affect me even more, and it's not my problem anymore. And I'd like to leave it like that. I don't want it to be my problem ever again. Like, I don't care about cops. I don't care about military. I don't care about the flag. I don't care about anything. I don't care about apple pie. I just don't. I never did. I don't even know what America culture is. Like, I'm so glad. But I'll stop talking about that just because. And then, yeah. This is kind of fun, just making like video entries, laughing. Like, I don't know. Sorry, I had a weird thought. I was just thinking of somebody's like fret or something. Um, and then it was like at a weird angle too. The sun is in the background. Um, yeah. I just don't know why people don't just like make a really. Oh, my dog like smells so bad. I don't know why people don't just make like a really candid sort of entry. Oh, sorry, my dog smells so bad. I think the boy dog did it. Hold on, I'm like waiting for it to like go away a little bit. Okay, so yeah, I don't know, cause like I don't know, like Americans are supposed to be like, oh, we're so fun, like, and like it like wet in my mouth. Hold on. So yeah, like, oh, we're so fun and like we're having such a fun time. Like we don't care who's watching us, sort of thing. But then like you go online and you see all this weird stuff, like, and you can tell like it's an American or like it's taking place in America and it's just like a little bit like weird, like I thought America was such a fun place and like the people are so pretty and like, but like there's so many problems like with people internally and they're like sharing it online and stuff. It's a little bit strange. Um, yeah, I'm starting to like doing videos now just because like I don't know, I don't feel awkward anymore when I'm like talking. Um, and then like I don't feel weird about the stuff I'm saying, you know. I used to think like people like wouldn't be able to understand me just because like I don't know why, just because like I'm a gamer and like I feel like everything I say is like so like file name dash dash cc colon and like robotic or something. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't like people who are like so sorry. Like, oh my god, I'm so awkward. And like, I can't talk to people. And like, oh my god, I don't want to show myself on camera. And it's like, live a life, like, life. Okay, so, I don't know, to be honest, like, yeah, I have more fun in my own head than I do doing this. But it's still kind of fun. Just like being offline and just like, just like thinking about your life and stuff is really fun for me. Just think about like how I'm gonna spend or like what I'm gonna do later or like whatever. Cause like texting and talking takes effort and like a lazy person doesn't like that effort. Um, or smart people don't like effort. Like you're super smart, but just like walking or like eating or like talking, typing. Like we just want to like transfer what we're thinking, like, you know. But yeah, like even professional filmmakers and like actresses, like I don't really get the science or the professionality like of film. Like I'll just keep it simple, like the acting part, like um what exactly are they aiming for? Like what is the point of like the acting? Like are they trying to come across natural, just the way people speak, or trying to like emote the line with emotion, and then the camera person is just like, all I know is they're just thinking of angles. And then I guess the microphone's the easiest part. You just like hold the microphone. Um, but yeah. And even in college, like, public speaking, like, I didn't really get the big deal about public speech. Like, so what if you're talking in front of other people? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you can do that in the middle of your, like, empty bedroom, and it's the same thing. It doesn't matter if anyone's around, you know? So what if, like, a person sees or hears you? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, speaking speech, like, who cares? Like, it's about you as a person and, like, you know, recital and, like, just delivering your speech correctly the way you want it to, you know. Like, I just feel like it's like some sort of like social, sort of like self acceptance thing. It's really weird doing things in public that you can do at home too. It's really weird. Yeah, I didn't get the big deal about public speech and why it's a big deal. And no, I don't think that's the number one biggest fear. I just don't, because it's so stupid. Would this be considered a public speaking job? Or it's not like live enough? It's really stupid, public speaking. I actually hated that class because I worked so hard on this one speech about Survivor, and pretty much everyone had the same exact reaction. It's just like, why are you still watching that? Why do you like the show so much? We can tell you love the show. And they're just like, why? And then they're like, you're so happy about delivering your speech, just like, why? And they didn't ask that, but I can just tell that's what they were feeling. And I was like, that was like the wrong response I was getting. I was like, why are you guys thinking about the person like making the speech personally? Like, what did you think about all the facts and stuff that I delivered, you know? And then it was just really odd. And then even the teacher was like a creep because she was like Asian and like Thai specifically. And she's like, she knows because she watched the season and John Raymond was the first boot, and she was like, "What did you think about Thailand?" Like in front of everyone, and I forgot what I said specifically, but I just like tried to be nice and said it was like good. I'll be honest, that used to bother me when I was a kid, but to be honest now, I don't really care anymore, and it doesn't bother me at all. I don't know, getting used in America, like I just got used to disappointment about everything. TV was very disappointing in America. I think they care about the audience reaction too much instead of like making a good show. It's about to shut off. Like they literally care what little Tommy is thinking about as he's watching, which is kind of creepy.